flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Wolverines offense has the ball first today. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella, he delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On the run, it's Haynes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Finds his man, it's McCulley. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. And the Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's caught. It's McCulley. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They'll wrestle it down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit. But they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and start this game off on the right foot.
So Illinois' offense will get the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country. He better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollack, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Got his man. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt, wants to make a play, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. Looking for room, it's Haynes. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll give it to him again. There he goes! The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. The Wolverines in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Powers through the defender. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Trying to get it to the marker. Lots of running room. Turning on the Jets. And he ran away from the crowd and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Handoff to the lone back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Wants to throw. It's Altmaier. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in third and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Got his man quickly. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a fourth down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Looking for a gap. It's Haynes. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Back to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield striker, 49. Third down following the sack by the D. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Simpson. They'll move the chains, good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The give out of the gun. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Snagged in the middle, it's McCulley. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Wolverines are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quarterback floating away from pressure. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The play action fake. Touchdown Wolverines! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Fighting Illini facing a third and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here's the handoff. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Got the first down and more. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
Yeah, I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Pulls it in. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game.
Give him 6. Touchdown, Michigan.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Michigan State has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Sparty's run out, but this has been a nip-and-tuck affair inside Spartan Stadium. They're up by 10 over Western Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
To the air, it's Altmaier. Out of the backfield, he's open.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Tight end now in motion. To the air on second down. Dumps it off in the flats. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Fighting Illini needing to move the sticks on third and short. Just keeps slinging it. Immediately fires to the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to throw on first down. Gets it out quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on first down. Swings it out to his running back. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Arkin. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Using his legs to buy some time. He's loose. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Working that left side now. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to. But at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way. But the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To throw, it's Underwood. Finds his tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. The Wolverines get it past the sticks. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Rides the back and leaves it. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Wolverines can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Bought a little time, lets it go. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Give to the back. Breaks the tackle. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll move the tight end. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to pass. It's Altmaier. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Hand off from the gun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. With the catch, it's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have held him in all game. There's been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. First play of the drive comes from the 41. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Fast, physical, and disruptive. Michigan has a rich and storied history of guys up front who can make life miserable for a quarterback.
Just dudes. I mean, guys that win matchups. Guys that, you know, if it's going to be a pass rush on the outside, one-on-one or a tackle, they can go get him at the defensive end spot. And we can mention names, and Hutchinson recently, one of the higher picks in the NFL draft, but always guys that play the same way.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Pulls it in, it's Moore. Wide open spaces. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking them.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He has the 1st and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. To the air on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
Under fire. Complete to the right. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
At the 15-yard line. First down.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. To the air, it's Underwood. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown. It just didn't put the ball in. It'll be fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll leave it with him. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. So the final period starts with a second down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. The Fighting Illini with a second down play here to open the final period. Back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Back to pass, it's Underwood. Finds the tight end. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? Get a good pickup on first down, open up the entire play team.
And just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. And the Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Running back searching for a hole. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Running to Green. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free and fourth down is coming up. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long. Somebody better check that dude's foot and see if it's juiced. Man, oh man, from outside 60, he sails it through.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Pass the sticks, and still on his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete to the left. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning. Leaves it with the running back. Hard running there. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf.
At the 31-yard line. 2nd down.
Trying play action. He'll get rid of it. Working that left side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
You know, I love offensive coordinators that want to stay aggressive, and they've come up with big plays all game long. It's a big reason why they have this lead right now, and they're not backing off here in the 4th quarter. They're letting their guys go play. The entire playbook is open to them, and they're taking shots.
The give to the left. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. The running back has it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. On the move, it's Haynes. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. And it's right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Guys, I think we all expect